Okay, the buckles on the Toucan are Alpinestars design that they use on several other models. They use this, for example, on the Scout, probably a few more. It's a cast aluminum buckle. It's a one-piece design. It actually drops into a mechanical base here. This is not our favorite buckle design, but because it has these pivots on it, it actually works fairly well. It uses Velcro on the upper top. You know, we all prefer buckles to Velcro, but Velcro does have some nice benefits to it. For one thing, it's more infinitely adjustable, and Velcro is great when you have people with large calves. As you move the upper part of this boot out more and more, that would change the angle of the buckle on a boot, and so having Velcro makes it work a little bit better on this upper part. There's still a large piece here, and so you get a lot of grip, a lot of clamping, and you can really cinch this down tightly on your leg or on a shin guard. Now, speaking to that also, this boot is great for people that have big calves. It goes easily up to 18 and a half, 19 inches, and probably more, but comfortably up to 18, 19 inches. This will work fine, and I would imagine that this is, it would go even more. This is one of the better boots for large calves. Let's talk about some other things about the Toucan. First of all, it's a Goodyear welt or Norwegian welt sole construction. You can tell that by the fact that there's a stitch line around the perimeter of the sole. This means that the sole process, the attachment process, is stitched on, and that means that it can be resoled. If you wear through this sole, you can actually take it to a cobbler or to a boot repair place, and you can have the sole replaced, and that's nice for people that use them for a long period of time or have sharpened foot pegs. As you can see, the sole is heavily lugged. It's a nice compound. You know, it's got a moderate heel, but it has a nice transition there, so it's easy to get up and onto the foot peg if you need to do that. Other deets about this. Well, you know, there's lots of smart stuff. When you look at this, you just find more and more little things that Alpinestars R&D team really put thought into, and that really is the essence of a good product. You know, too many product managers nowadays cut corners and just kind of throw it out there and try to make it cheap. It really takes a lot of time and effort to make something really good, and you can see that they really spent time doing that. Here's a simple example. This one little flap here, when you open the boot up, just a little extension here, and that is to keep this Velcro piece from chewing up your pant leg or for chewing up the inside of the boot. This one little flap was just one extra step that they put in there to keep the boot from tearing itself apart. You know, this is just really cool. I could look at this all day, how these pass-throughs for the ratchet straps pivot. That's great because it means that it's much easier to get these buckles aligned, and frankly they work better than other models of Alpinestars boots that don't have this pivoting pass through. You know, there's these plastic pieces are really large. The molding on this, the tooling to develop these must have been very expensive. It's a big commitment in R&D money to get this to where it is. It's got lots of plastic. You know, I can't say that enough. That's really good for safety, but yet it just is a nice slim profile. If you look at the toe area here, it's just really not bulky at all. It's nice and low, really easy to get under the shift lever. And just details all around on this thing that really show a lot of attention to detail. The predecessor to this, it was something called the Durban, and that boot failed pretty badly, and I think that probably stung a little bit, and I really think that they went back to the drawing board and worked very hard on this to make it the best boot in the category, and their effort really shows.